Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Today I'm standing in a brand new 2024 Backcountry 20 BD, but it's not just any Backcountry 20 BD, it's the new titanium series. So this is the first that's going to come offline in the new titanium package. We've been asking the factory for years to do a titanium series in the Backcountry, and it is finally here. So we are really excited about this, again, because it's something that we've truly believed in for years. And so we ordered a ton of titanium backcountries, not just in the 20 BD, but the 21 RWS, 24 KRS, 23 BCS, 28 DBS, all of them. But it has gone over so well that we're down to just a handful left. So I know in this 20 BD, we've pre-sold almost all of the titaniums that are coming. But if you want one, we have a few left. So it's important that if you do want one, that you get on it pretty soon, or we can place you a pre-order for the next run whenever that will be. But so basically, you're going to get the Backcountry 20 BD in this particular model, 25 foot 3 inches, right? But not only does it have all of the Backcountry features, the generator, the pull-out tray, the 100 gallons of water, all in this little tiny trailer, plus all of the insulation and quality you've come to expect from Outdoors RV. But because this is a brand new 2024, this is going to have the new lighter interior. It's going to have the MoreRide CRE 4000 suspension, so it gives you an additional inch of clearance, which I'll show you on the outside. And then it also is going to give you the new underslung coupler, so there's not going to be any more issues with getting your tailgate down when you're hooked up to your trailer. So those are the brand newest features for 2024, as well as the 12 volt fridge and additional solar. So now we can order up to 600 watts on this little 20 BD. Some of the other models with more roof to play with, you can actually get up to 1,000 watts of solar from the factory. So those are the new 2024 features. If you're not familiar with the titanium series, I do have a video from about a year ago that shows you all of the additional things that you get on a titanium. But the main things are going to be auto leveling. You're going to get nicer cabinetry. You're going to get under cabinet lighting in the bedroom, high gloss fiberglass, frameless windows. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So this is a really, really cool unit. You could not get any more options. We've optioned it literally to the hilt. And so this is just a 25 foot 3 inches, and you're really packing a punch with this one because it has everything. So the main thing is in this floor plan is going to be the big rear window. So back here, you walk in at a rear door, you get the nice wraparound dinette with the huge back picture window. Often people tell us that where they like to camp, they're going to back into their space, and that's where the view is. So that is why this one has been so wildly popular, as well as the compact size. You can get it anywhere. So if you're really concerned with, maybe you don't like to stay in parks, or maybe you just want to be able to get in and out easily, maybe you want to do more dispersed camping on BLM land, this is going to be a perfect package for somebody who just wants to be able to do everything. There's not even a slide out. So, I mean, it's just simple. And then this one, like I said, that's why this particular model is so popular for us. So again, wraparound dinette. The TV is up over in this corner here. You get an additional skylight for extra daylight. And then you can really tell in this model, the removal of the side valances and going with the wider wallboard, it really does lighten up this unit. It's not even a sunny day. In fact, it's quite overcast today, but it still has a lot of natural light. And because it's a titanium now, you're going to get the solid hardwood over the windows and then the blackout shades. So if you do need privacy, you're going to get a full blackout shade, not just a pleated shade. Moving on, you've got the 12 volt Furrion refrigerator. So this is going to be a little bit bigger than the fridge that they were using. So that's a nice upgrade as well. With the 12 volt fridges, one thing that you do need to know is you are going to want to upgrade. Most of ours have left here with 3 Battleborn lithium batteries, the 100 amp hour batteries, because it does have more draw on your 12 volt side. So if you want to do a lot of boondocking, you're going to need extra solar, extra batteries. If you plan on doing a lot of park camping, no big deal, but it's a bigger deal when you are going to be off-grid camping. Solid surface countertops here in the kitchen with the high arc faucet. You can't see it, but there is a little side flip up countertop extension to give you a little more counter space. And also they always give you these nice sink covers so that you have a little additional counter space when you have those in place. And then you have the stainless steel single basin sink with the wire rack in the bottom to protect the sink. You're going to have the solid surface glass top on the stove as well. So if you are not cooking on the stove, you can use this for prep area. There's a nice little knife rack behind here to store your knives. And then when you do want to cook, you just flip this back and you've got a nice 3-burner stove. And because it's the titanium, everything is going to come in stainless steel. And then one feature that I love about the titanium, I don't know if I stress it enough in the videos, is the cabinetry. So the cabinetry in a standard backcountry series or the mountain series is a really nice shaker style door, but this internal piece is going to still be a thin piece of paneling. It's a very nice cabinet. It really is. But these are a solid hardwood piece. I mean, it's an actual piece of wood. You're going to see knots. You're going to see, things that came when they literally sliced a tree to make these cabinets. So it's just a really nice, hard, heavy door. And you can tell when you open and close that you just don't have the flimsiness of a lot of trailers that are out on the market. Again, the Mountain Series and the Standard Backcountry Series does have a really nice cabinet. It's a lot nicer than anything you're going to find out there. But this is just taking it to that next level, which I really appreciate. Spice rack right here. You've got a bank of 3 nice deep drawers. And then under sink storage as well. And there is enough room in there to have a small waste basket. That's a common question we get is, where do I store my garbage can? You're not going to get a full-size kitchen garbage can, but a nice waste basket will fit perfectly under there. Right here, you're going to have a little additional storage to the side of the microwave as well as the stove. And then they're going to call this a pantry. If you don't pack a lot of dry goods, got 2 drawers here. If you don't pack a lot of dry goods, these are actually removable. And see, there's a hanger up there, so you can use this as more wardrobe space. So it could be a pantry or it could also be a coat closet. You could also store linens here for the bathroom. So coming across here, you have the bathroom in the 20BD. So there's going to be a pump switch. So there's a pump switch by the door, but there's also a pump switch so that if you get in here and realize you didn't turn on the pump, you can turn it on right from the bathroom. Light switch. We option all of ours in with the Max Air fans. Couple of towel hooks. The titanium is always going to come with the nice lighted vanity mirror. A USB port as well as a 110 outlet. Another nice towel hook. And then this particular model has a lot of counter space. And because it's a titanium, solid surface countertops, upgraded hardware, and then the underslung stainless steel sink, porcelain toilet. And then this particular model is going to have the bathtub style of shower with the nice retractable door and a skylight over the shower as always to give you a little additional headroom. Solid hardwood medicine cabinet. And then down below the sink, there's also a little bit of storage. And then as always, a heat duct and an air conditioning duct, which is very nice when it's a nice cold morning or if it's super hot, to not have the bathroom be a completely different temperature than the rest of the trailer. So the first thing I noticed coming into the bedroom of the 20BD was how much space there is at the foot of the bed to walk around. So there's no more scooching by the bed like you would have to do in a lot of small units. It's a nice private bedroom, but you actually have a lot of room to walk around the foot of the bed. Because it's a titanium, you're going to get an upgraded mattress. So this is a very nice mattress. In fact, it's so nice that I ordered one for my house and I absolutely love it. All of our customers have absolutely loved it as well. Under bed storage. So you get a little bit of extra storage underneath. You get 2 drawers, 1 on each side. And then there's this little cubby here to kick your shoes off. And because it's a titanium, you're also going to get the bedroom TV. So it's a 12-volt, 19-inch TV with a DVD player in the side, and it is on a swing arm. Again, titanium feature, you're going to get solid surface countertops on each side of the bed. as well as under cabinet lighting, which I absolutely love that feature. And then if you like to actually read books in bed and not from a device that's lit, I really do love having the reading lights. In most other models, you turn on the light above the bed, and not only does it shine directly into your eyes and not on your book, it shines in your partner's eyes. So it's really nice to have directional reading lights. So that's a nice feature. They give you a nice padded headboard. And then also, because it's a titanium, you're going to get the upgraded cabinetry and everything inside here as well. So the cabinetry upgrade is throughout the whole coach, as well as the wooden valances and the blackout shades. And then on each side of the bed, you're going to have a 12-volt outlet, a 12-volt USB port, and also a 110 outlet. And then on this side of the bed, you're always going to get the little pistol safe here. We can add one to the other side of the bed if you want one on both sides, but from the factory, it's going to always come standard on this side. And then we option all of our units in with the Max Air Deluxe vent fans. So that's kind of a must if you're somewhere where you don't necessarily want to run the generator and run the air conditioning and you're unplugged, but maybe it gets cool enough at night, so you can actually just run those Max Air fans. I like to put one on exhaust and one on intake and get a nice cross breeze going through the trailer. And that is going to be running off of the 12-volt power, so you don't have to turn the generator on as you would have to turn the generator on to run your air conditioner. So now let's go take a peek at the outside, and I'll walk you around the exterior and show you where everything is outside. The exterior of this 20BD is absolutely the coolest looking trailer I think I may have ever seen. So you get the backcountry graphics, kind of like on that prototype video that I showed you guys, but in the Lamilux 4000 high gloss gray fiberglass. And it's just so small overall that it's just a super cool little trailer. It's going to go anywhere. The only problem is anytime you stop at a gas station, people are going to want to talk your leg off about your trailer, and they're going to want to see inside. So that's the only thing I have to warn you about, is this thing is so cool that people are going to ask you about it all the time. I took this exact model to Moab one year, and I absolutely loved it. Again, because of its small, compact size, it fits in any space that I wanted to get it into. I didn't have to make reservations or anything like that. I can pretty much get it anywhere I want to go. So again, it's a rear entry model. So you've got a triple aluminum step and an aluminum grab bar handle. The titanium is going to come with the frameless windows, and they are all thermal pane. So it's the same exact Four Seasons package that Outdoors RV has always done. We're actually about ready to release a Four Seasons video. So if you're not familiar with what they're doing from the underbelly all the way to the roof, I have a video coming out on that. They also have some really good information on Outdoors RV's YouTube page, as well as Adventurous Way. They did a 4-part series where they went to the factory and actually show you from the ground up how they build their trailers and their Four Seasons package. I'll link those both down below in the comments. So again, auto leveling, that's going to be part of the Titanium Series package, which didn't used to be available on the backcountry, but now is. When you get to where you're going, you push a button and the whole trailer auto levels itself. On a standard backcountry, we typically, rather than crank down jacks, that's what they come standard with. On a standard model, we're going to option in power stabilizers. Those are just stabilizers, not auto leveling like this. This actually will level the trailer and lift it up if need be. So all Outdoors RVs come with what they call the Off-Road X4 suspension package, but as of this date forward, that is all going to be upgraded from the CRE 3000 suspension, which was epic, by the way. It offered 3 inches of travel. Now it's the All-Trek 4000 more ride suspension, which offers 4 inches of travel. So it does give you a little bit more ground clearance than previous models. The other thing to note is the KYB nitrogen shocks. Often people go, well, what do I need off-road shocks for? Well, the nitrogen in those shocks also helps when you're going down the freeway. It's really intuitive as far as body roll and body movement. So it's going to give you a better tow on and off-road. Goodyear Load Range E 16-inch wheels and tires. That's standard across the board on the Backcountry series. And then you also get greasable bushings on the heavy-duty shackles. And so everything in here has greasable points, so you can take care of it and maintain your suspension system. And then, as I mentioned, the KYB off-road shocks. Right here, this is just access to your 10-gallon hot water heater. As I mentioned earlier, 100 gallons of fresh water on all backcountries, even the little guys. Exterior speakers. Inside, under the TV, you're going to have a CD, DVD player that's also Bluetooth. So you can turn the speakers onto inside and outside, or one or the other. So you can be out under your awning, listening to music, and control it right off of your phone. Fully electric awning. And because this is a titanium series, it does come with that really cool remote. So you can run the awning from sitting out here as well as the light under the awning. You have a hookup for a barbecue. So this is just a little kayak hatch. Inside is going to be a quick release LP fitting. 110 outlet. And then all of the titanium series come with the backup camera. And then new for 2024, they've started adding the side marker cameras. Right here, you've got nice chrome locks because it's a titanium. One thing to note is that most other brands only use one catch. So when you slam it down, often on off brands, this isn't going to be aligned just right. Outdoors RV does not scrimp on anything. And that's one of the things that they don't scrimp on. So you've got two latches, one on each side. All of the outdoors RVs come with the rubberized diamond plate flooring for added protection. Everything in here is going to be insulated with foam so that you don't get cold air and drafts going up to your bedroom area. You get an axe and shovel holder. And then in the backcountry, because the generator's on the other side, you can't quite access all the way into this cabinet or in this compartment. So they give you the nice more ride tray that pulls out. And then also inside this cabinet, not cabinet, inside this compartment is going to be your battery kill switch, a light switch, your auto leveling system, and then a 12-volt outlet. So if you want to run like a small compressor style fridge or something of that nature, you can do that right there, as well as the charge controller for your solar system. The new solar system doesn't have the blinking charge controller right over the head of your bed. Everybody thought that was crazy, and we did as well. So they've moved it in here so you don't have any blinking lights when you're trying to sleep. And speaking of solar, so you can get up to 600 watts on this particular model, 1,000 watts on certain other models, but then you also always have the potential of adding another 200 watts right here. It's a separate system, so it's not going to run through this charge controller. So you want to make sure that you have a nice 180 to 200 watt panel that has a built-in charge regulator on the panel itself. So like a ZAMP panel has that already in there, so you can adjust it to 6-volt AGM batteries or lithium or lead acid. So that's kind of a nice feature to have. So we typically do ZAMP when we do the portable panels. Because this is built on the 8-inch I-beam chassis, you're going to get the full wraparound front cap. And then you also get the nice coating on the front so that rocks don't chip anything. Over here, this is going to be the toy lock. That comes as part of the mountain storage system. That's an option that we option on all of our units. So it comes with this nice little cable lock on the front and then a rear receiver hitch on the back. This, I don't know if you can see it well in the video because it's black on black, but that is our custom powder-coated aluminum locking box. And that's something that we have built here locally. It's specific to our dealership because I have a friend that makes them. But that is a nice way to lock up and house your batteries. So whether you go 4-6-volt AGMs, again, with the new 12-volt fridge, I would recommend going with 300 amp hour Battleborn lithiums. And those are available in either a heated or a non-heated version, depending on where you're going to be camping. 10-gallon propane tanks on all of the backcountry series because the generator is going to be the propane generator. So they give you a little additional propane. Here's the new underslung coupler that some of you have been asking about. So rather than having a high coupler and then everything your tailgate hits, this is the new underslung coupler. Front power jack, that's going to be part of the auto leveling system. And then you get this nice little caddy to store your 7-way cord, your breakaway cable, and then your safety chains. Coming around on this side, this is where your Onan 3600 LP Gen is. So there's a little bit of a conversion. So this would be the equivalent of a 4000 in a gas, but when it's converted to LP, they call it a 3600. Again, on the slam latch door. Right here, this is where you're going to fill your 100-gallon fresh water tank. And then they give you a nice big 1.5-inch valve, drain valve underneath, so that if you come home and you still have 40 gallons of water, it's not going to have to drain for hours through a 1/2-inch petcock. You just pull that handle and it'll drain quicker. Your black and your gray valve handles are right through these doors. So nice kayak hatches. That way you don't have to get on your hands and knees and reach way under there. And they do give you a light on the exterior in case you need to be doing that in the dark. Exterior shower, spray port on the backcountry. So this actually has a pressure washer and it comes with a coiled up hose. So not an outside shower like some of you are used to. Nice insulated door, also a magnetic catch. Again, Outdoors RV doesn't scrimp on anything, so they're never going to cut corners. They're always going to give you insulated doors. They're always going to give you magnetic catches. That's just the way they do things. Here is your black tank flush. So when you've dumped your black and your gray tanks, you can actually rinse out your black tank. You've got city water right here. So if you are in a park camping, you don't even have to fill up your tank and run off of the pump. You can hook directly to city water. Satellite and cable. This is your twist lock for your 30 amp power cord. This is just access and venting for your furnace. Outdoors RV uses a nice big furnace on all of their models. That's just part of their 4 seasons package. And then coming around to the back, you can store your hose in this 4-inch bumper if you'd like to. Nice big heavy duty bumper. That is your 2-inch receiver hitch. That'll hold up to 250 pounds. So if you have e-bikes or something of that nature, maybe you want to pack a cooler and some wood on the back, but that will hold up to 250 pounds. Because it's a titanium, you're going to get the backup lights as well as the backup camera that I mentioned earlier. And then you're always going to get a full-size spare tire and also a nice big ladder to check your roof sealants. So we hope you enjoyed this video. This particular unit belongs to one of our very special customers who I'm not going to name, but as soon as he sees this video, he's going to be so excited because he's seen every single video we've ever put out. I think he might be our biggest fan. This is the one that we ordered for him. So that's pretty exciting. And if you have any questions, please give us a call. We have the number listed down below, and we pretty much just specialize in the Outdoors RV products at this point in time. So we're very knowledgeable. Everybody here can help you, not just me. Everyone here knows the Outdoors RV products and uses the Outdoors RV products. So if you have questions on new 2024s versus a few months ago 2024s that might not have all of the additional features, or maybe you want one that was the old color, give us a call and we will help figure out exactly what trailer is the best trailer for you.